So I don't talk about my dating life on here a lot, and that's intentional. I didn't make one of those dating wrapped videos. It turns out I really should have, because 2023 had a lot of data points, and I can't remember them all, honestly. So here's just a couple highlights from my dating life this past year. The first story is about the last girl that I was talking to, who that was kind of like the last straw for me. After that one didn't work out, I decided to end my dating life in 2023. But my favorite part about this story was that it had a great meeting story. We met in a Verizon store. I was just in there trying to get my glass screen protector replaced because I break that about once every 8 days. And I see this girl. She's with her mom, and they're both over in the phone case section. I remember she was complaining to her mom because she thought that all of the phone cases looked like they were floor tiles. Like, she was complaining that if she dropped her phone screen down in the bathroom, she wouldn't be able to find it. So she's laughing over that and looking at me to kind of get my reaction. And I'm laughing too to kind of, insert myself into the conversation. Once I ask her if I can give her my number. And her mom said yes, actually, before she could even respond, which was so great. But she did say yes, and we did end up going out on a handful of dates, actually. She ended up being emotionally unavailable. And while she was interested in going out on dates, eventually that had to come to a head and effectively ended our hanging out. That was like the main theme of the women I dated this year, was that they all ended up being emotionally unavailable. With the exception of the second story, the setup. I don't get set up very often. I think this was like the second or maybe third time it's ever happened in my life. My next door neighbor texted me one night and asked, "Hey, are you around?" I said yes, not thinking anything of it. Usually when we text each other that, we're just looking to get the other one to help us move something, or maybe toss our Christmas tree over the balcony so that we don't have to take it down 2 flights of stairs to dispose of it. It's okay. There was a child's playground below, but there were no children present at the time. So I said, "Yeah, I'm home, what's up?" And he goes, "I'm pulling in 2 minutes, meet me in the hallway," which is my favorite part of that story, because what a weird way to schedule a meetup. So I meet him out in our hallway, and he tells me he just came from a work happy hour. He was talking to one of his coworkers who recently went through a breakup, and he just felt that we would be a very good match for each other. And we actually did end up having a really good time and being exclusive with each other for a short period of this year. Eventually that didn't work out. I take the responsibility for that one. I had some issues that I was working out at that time, and I still feel bad to this day that those ended up affecting that relationship. But I do ultimately think it was the right decision. While I was in that exclusive relationship, I deleted all of my dating apps, but against my better judgment, I started 2 of them up again tonight. I don't know, I never get matches on these things, so we'll see how this goes. It's a roller coaster over here, and 2024 is gonna bring a whole new ride.